can't slack off. You got to keep your priorities in there and keep them, keep your momentum, like I said, going. Push that baby all the way into January. The Balanced Hustler. I used to let December kind of get away from me. Not letting my goals go or changing like my plans for the month. What would happen is, and I would notice this like after the fact, is families coming into town, right? Then I wouldn't work out for a whole week. The next thing you know, you're in the new year week. You're eating poorly. You're going out to eat a lot more. And I wasn't really cognizant of all that stuff and how it would like impact me. Some of my businesses, like the house flipping, I had 2 houses on the market and they just nonstop needed attention. So I would be going down there sporadically. It was hard to time my meals, but I would take some of them with me and try to do the best I could. But a lot of the times you just end up eating out. As all my other Balanced Hustlers know, I love eating tacos. So I'd stop at some of my favorite spots out there. And, that would turn into more frequent than like a once a week thing, of going out. Before you knew it, it was, you're throwing your whole month off. And this year, I went with a completely different approach of staying, dialed in. I have my system to stay consistent and stay on my diet, stay on my workout. I had a really good workout today. It'll be in my short for TikTok and Reels and YouTube short. So it's pretty cool. Great workout. I went to a push-pull method for the gym. I'll be diving into that too with some pretty cool videos of how I switch it up. And I've even been using AI just to throw some different stuff at my workouts than what I normally would put in there. So all in all, I would say that very productive month. I do have a house on the market right now. I'm actually going to head there in an hour and do some vlogging as well. I have some videos on some vandalism. Unfortunately, a big part of the problem with some of these, they broke in, stole some copper pipe from underneath the house, which connected to the main water line, caused the cellar to flood. The furnace was in the cellar, ruined the furnace. So a little bit of copper cost us thousands and thousands of dollars of renovation. So I have some plumbers going down there to give some estimates and some HVAC guys getting, some pricing out for that, dealing with that. I did put an alarm in there now. We redid the way the cellar was secured. It just had, like a wood shell out. We did some concrete. We're doing a door over it. It'll be very, very hard to get in there. So hopefully, that keeps it out there. But that's our last one we have that will be on the market. I do, looking at my schedule, my team, my digital marketing, because you don't want to lose momentum. You want to stay on top of it and stay productive into the new year. I feel like that, when you kind of slouch off, especially that second half of December, the week before Christmas, you're shopping, you're going out a lot, things like that. You can't slack off. You got to keep your priorities in there and keep them, keep your momentum, like I said, going. Push that baby all the way into January. So yeah, once I simplified December and stopped feeling guilty, I made it really productive, right? I made it basically a month where I'm finishing things up, closing my books out, doing some really good accounting to go into January completely prepared. I do have my events in January as well, like I've said a few times, which takes up a lot of time. The preparation for it's crazy because I do all the screening myself. Well, one of my team members and myself do all the screenings for all the applicants that want to come. It's a very private event. You have to be an email marketer or SMS marketer or both to attend these events, and we have to vet you, to make sure we're confident enough that you fit that and you're not just trying to fugazi your way in. But words of wisdom for the Balanced Hustler: don't abandon yourself, right? Stay focused, stay disciplined. I know family and stuff could give you all these distractions. You just need to basically be able to push that out and make December your month, not to go off your goals and put on an extra 15-20 pounds. That's going to take you a ton of time to get back to where you want to be. With that said, if you have anything that you do in December that helps you stay on, drop it in the comments below. I'm not seeing enough comments from my Patreons, my fellow Balanced Hustlers. Man, I'd love to hear from you guys, talking, interacting more. I'm on the computer a lot, so I have plenty of time to respond back to you guys. Like, subscribe, and comment. Let me know what you're doing in December and how your plans are going to roll into the new year. Well, thank you guys for tuning in. I look forward to doing some vlogging today at the house. Unfortunate events, but it's part of business. Make a situation as positive you can out of it. Until next time, stay balanced, my people. Stay humble. Look forward to hearing from you. Peace.